Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, I've been busy this week, what with Beltane and other things. So today I'm bringing you a double bill. Yes, that's two whole Jeff Callison videos for your enjoyment. The first one's about a rather unusual tree, and the second one is about fence posts, but not like you've ever seen them before. So settle back, put the kettle on, and enjoy a double bill of Jeff.
Hello everyone, it's Jeff again, and I would like to tell you about one man's travels across the Bonneville Salt Flats. The man was Carl Moman, who was traveling along Interstate 80 out in the middle of nowhere in Utah in the early 1980s. He was told the story of how the Donner Party had been held up, which ultimately led to their demise, and the feeling of loneliness and desolation that he felt as he traveled this area. He decided that he wanted to build something and leave it behind. As an artist and a sculptor himself, he decided that what he wanted to do was build an area where artists could come and create, because it was free of outside influences, and there they could just sit and create. He went to the state of Utah and told them about his idea to create a place where artists could come and stay, and they were less than enthusiastic about it. So he told them that he wanted to build a sculpture that would show people the raw emotion that he felt as he traveled this area. Sitting along Interstate 80 in the middle of nowhere is a 90-foot tree built by Carl Moman. He called it the Tree of Life. Even though this sculpture stands out in the middle of nowhere, it actually is sitting on the crossroads of history. During World War II, the crew of the Enola Gay practiced bombing runs in this area over the Great Salt Lake before proceeding to Hiroshima to end the war. It was almost in this exact spot where the ill-fated Donner Party was delayed, which ultimately caused them to end up turning to cannibalism to survive. Inscribed in the base of the tree is the chorus from Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. The balls which decorate the tree are covered in minerals that are found locally in the area around the tree. The Center for Artists and the Interpretive Center that Moman ultimately wanted to build never came to pass, but he did pay for the construction costs of the tree, and he returned home. 225 tons of concrete, 2,000 tiles, and 5 tons of welding rod was used in its construction. I'm not sure that I feel the loneliness and desolation that he was hoping to convey by the sculpture, but I'm hoping that Andrew Norris chimes in and tells us what he thinks. When the pioneers first came to the central part of the United States, they were amazed because there was very few resources to build things with. The soil was rich and the climate was there for growing crops, and the amount of land was endless. But the resources that they needed to build a home and to build basic things that they needed was non-existent. There just wasn't any trees. There just wasn't any for as far as the eye could see. And to bring the necessary lumber to build a home, or to build a fence, or to build a barn was completely beyond their capability. It just wasn't something that they could do, so they had to become resourceful. Dirt and sod was plentiful, and it could be used to build a very warm and snug house. These homes, although they weren't the Taj Mahal, were very warm in the winter and they were very cool in the summer. And they did an excellent job of blocking the endless prairie winds. Today I find myself traveling rural Kansas and admiring the resourcefulness of the early pioneers, because there is one thing they had plenty of. It was limestone, and they used it to make fence posts. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles of the back roads of Kansas, and the fence posts are stone. It is mind-boggling the amount of work it took to chisel these limestone fence posts out of the ground and haul them out to the fields where they were ultimately put in the ground. It is mind-boggling the amount of work that it took to make a limestone fence post and to install it and use it to build a fence. So here I am today on the back roads of Kansas, admiring the beauty of stone fence posts. Remember, everybody, be good to each other, do good deeds, think good thoughts, and I will see you on another adventure.